Greetings, Commanders! The new patch is here. Our Galactic Battle Championship belt is being built, well, designed. And a lot of action on server 888 has left the defending champions of Season 7 wounded. All right, first on the docket is we've got a new patch. So if you look right here in the top left corner, you'll see a little blue bubble. See a little blue bubble right here? You can click on that and it immediately takes you to your shield, which is kind of nice. Your buffs as well. It's basically the same as just clicking on more and then power up. So it just saves you a click to check your shield. Nothing too great there. Honestly, not really a bonus in my opinion. It just kind of fills the screen up more, and I'm kind of used to looking in the more menu anyway. But they added it. But what you don't see on here is that if you are on Apple, you actually have a little gray icon. Let me see if I can zoom into that. There you go. So in the little gray icon, you can actually click here, which I don't have. It's on Apple only right now, apparently. So I'm going to update my app and keep my ear to the ground on here. Check the comments below to see if that is the case. I think it's on the Apple Store or the Apple versions of the game only right now. But this is what's coming. If you click it, it takes you to a subscription tab. And in the subscription tab, it says subscriptions will be auto-renewed unless you turn off the auto-renew function at least 24 hours before. Accounts will be charged within 24 hours. And basically, it's a way for them to guarantee revenue every month. I think it's a great thing for them to do. It's about time they did something like this, honestly. Every other time, you'd have to go, buy the subscription yourself, and you don't even know if your monthly gold or monthly magazine subscription fell off. It just used to tell you, you have 0 days left or whatever. But there's a 7-day trial. And then there's a monthly subscription. I don't know how great the value is there. I'm sure the month is always better. And there's even a free 7-day trial. Obviously, I don't have this available to me. There's a restore button. You might want to check the restore button out. But it looks like you're going to pick up all resource production, 50% on your ship, and 30% increase on the map. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't know if it's going to be essential. A lot of players farm their own resources from other arcs. But listen, if you're already paying, $50 to $100 a month for the game, a monthly subscription of $3 really isn't that bad. I think that's a pretty reasonable way for them to get their foot in the door to getting people on the idea of a monthly subscription. Speaking of monthly subscription, the Patreon goal of 50 was to have a championship belt made. And since we're getting close, I've been working on this design. I mean, listen, I want to do a trophy too, but let's be totally honest. Trophies, the idea I have for a trophy, an actual standing on wood trophy with a proper bronzed ship, with a proper mount, all that stuff. We're talking $1,000 plus minimum. Plus, I want to do a proper video about it, meet the artists and all that. So in the meantime, I want to have a belt made, a championship belt. It's much more affordable. It's a lot of fun. And this is what we've come up with. So here's the prototype. We just need to hit 13 more patrons. So if you want to get into that, check the description below. You also get a mug and early access and stuff like that. So check this out. This was designed off the original concept. So this is the main plate of the belt. All right, Galactic Battle Champions Season 8, right? I got the Nor'Wester font. That's their font we use for the channel. And then there's 4 subplates. See the plates, Ark of War, 7 pirates with a nice gold trim on the outside. So this is an all-black belt with a black plate laser engraved behind it. So it should shine through like silver once it's all said and done. There's my logo on the side for having it being made. And then there's a 5th logo or 5th panel. I don't have anything picked out for the panel. Now I'm having it custom made, and the place that's doing it is actually really close to me. So I'm gonna go there, pick it up, maybe do a video or vlog or check out the other stuff there. But we need a 5th panel. I've got an idea of what I want the 5th panel to be, but I wanna hear your guys' ideas before I go pushing mine out, because I think that kind of hinders the creative process. So in the comments, use the comments, what should be in the 5th panel? Remember, I can have that 5th panel made the day the finals ends, so it doesn't need to be something made before. It's nearby. I could literally drive over there. So what do you guys think of the belt, right? That's pretty cool. We need 13 more patrons, so if you want to get a part of it, want to finally jump on board, get your mug, you're not the only one. There's 37 at the time of this. Check out the new sponsors at the end of this video. Thanks everyone for making this happen. I think this thing is turning out way better than we thought. We still haven't officially launched Patreon. It's still 2 weeks away from official launch, so everyone getting in now is part of the Founders Club. So thanks for doing that. Okay, the next thing, server migration is still happening. I didn't really open up enrollment or recruit to my server. We made room for 4 players. I guess that invitation still stands. We're looking for tier 12 players. We want to pick up at least 2 tier 12 players. On the flip side of that is server 888, Ridiculous Badger server. They've kind of opened the door to all the community members that want to get involved in the action, and they're having a straight up war with NYC. I haven't covered it so much because, frankly, it's Badgers to cover. If you don't follow Ridiculous Badger on YouTube, he's another Ark of War creator. Check him out. He's a lot of fun. They went to war, well, they've been at war with the botters and NYC for quite a while, and they were able to not totally eliminate Male God, their number 1 ship or number 2 ship, but take a huge chunk of his army out. They caught him botting, so big shout out to Ragnar. You're doing great work over there, son. But also they got Hot Wheels yesterday. So I'm a huge fan of Gan, G-A-N. He's like one of the biggest donors in the game. He's the winner of last battle. He's MVP. I mean, Gan's amazing, but he is their rival, and it's kind of crazy what's going on. It's quite a bit of excitement, so good luck to you guys. Keep going at it. That's definitely an interesting part of this game, what you guys are doing right now. The last thing I'll say to keep this news segment short, also, they fixed the friends list thing. So if someone migrates to or from your server, sometimes this thing, you'd have a name there that's empty. It used to crash it if you tried to delete it. Now you just click delete and it goes away. So you can you can clean your friends list up. There's my friends list. You want to see it? There you go. Wow. Anyway, what else? News patch. We check the news one more time just in case I missed anything. Yeah, let's see. Event of gate and time space added. We don't know what that event is yet. We actually don't know what it is. We think it's going to be maybe a midweek event, like maybe a Metacrystal event, something with energy. I don't know. We really don't know what that event's going to be. But it looks like it's going to be something coming. It just hasn't arrived yet. Maybe they're just implementing it into the game. I don't know why they're making a news announcement for it. Listen, we don't know a lot, but as things roll out, check the comments below. If we learned anything that wasn't mentioned in this video, check the comments below. That's what the comments are for. Last thing is we're getting to a point where the patrons and even the free players, the subscribers to the channel, I want to make more Ark of War merch. Not necessarily for buying, but just to send out. A while back, we had the melt pins made. Army made those just to do it. There was no plan. It was just to send them out to people that wanted it. But it's not the first time someone's made Ark of War stuff. We have these coins, right? I've been looking at pricing for the Ark of War coins. These aren't that bad. You can have these printed for $4 to $7, depending on what kind of quality you're looking for. I want to do things like that. With Meme Review, I've talked about doing a calendar. I really want to expand this Ark of War brand out. But in order to do it safely, we can't use their assets, which is fine. We don't need their assets. This is where the pin comes in. Today's pin gag is Bob Ross, baby. Get your creative caps on. Get out there on Photoshop. Get out there on paint and canvas. Make Ark of War original art. It could be totally high-tech, cyberpunk, Blade Runner, retro kind of 80s, bright blues, bright reds. I really like that idea. Or it can be in place like the current modern theme, the blue and purple high fantasy space like we have in the game currently. Or it could be like 16-bit if you really like simple color tones and patterns and you want to make your own 16-bit art of the game and it's cute. We can make it into keychains or just anything that we could push out to the community that's Ark of War relevant. Submit your ideas in the subreddit. Melt gotta see this, or send them to me directly online. Or you can email me. If you're a decent artist and you think you can put something together, let's do it. If it's good art, I'll make a whole video about it. I'm a big art guy, and I think there's a lot of people out there that have some untapped resources that may want to kind of put their work into play here. We already do Pimp My Ark. We get to see people's arcs. We already get to do arcs, so we get to see the big players' arcs. Are you an artist? Now's your chance to show it off. Make something for the community, and if we get the money behind Patreon to build it, I'll build it. So that's the news for now. I hope I didn't miss anything too crazy. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.